What are you looking around for? I'm from this village. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, don't say things like that. I'm sure most of the villagers fled to the city before all this happened.
Keep quiet.
I need hands to clear this sludge from the riverbank, or it'll slow our advance. Put some of these captured Arcanists to work. Understand?
It would be my pleasure, General, but I'm afraid they'll be of little use. Per your previous command, I have yet to put them through Her Benevolence's trial. And to avoid complications, I've prayed for her blessing to ensure their Numa remains completely dormant.
Then where on earth are you taking them?
Oh, just a small trip to the wilderness to harvest some hawthorn twigs, red carnations, holly leaves, and, if possible, a few devil's finger mushrooms. If you need to hasten the march, I could provide you a shortcut by freezing part of the river.
You know such a skill?
It's no great feat, really, but it comes at a small price. The soil we stand on will be utterly infertile for 3 years. So, do you wish to drain the life from this place?
As if I'd give a damn about some pitiful village. We've already eliminated most of the Xeno cavalry, but their remnants will likely attempt to regroup and make another attack. We must take the battle to them before they get the chance. Let the river freeze, and we will carve it as Igor's tomb.
It's screwed up! I spotted the bastard! To me, Alpha Team! Target confirmed at 3 o'clock from the dead tree at the bridge. Weapons hot! Let's blow them to hell!
What? The captives are getting away.
Don't waste your bullets. There are only a few of these flying pests. Call the air units to take them down.
Where's the rest of your army?
They're marching on Beregrad as we speak.
If you want to capture Tamarovka, why not concentrate your forces?
Over half the Xeno cavalrymen are gone. When my men storm the city, they will crumble at my feet, and Igor will be mine.
Let's hope everything goes as smoothly as you say. I'll be taking my leave now. What's this?
A Baba Yaga ritual. Step away from it.
You.
It's been a long time, Krutov.
Charging headfirst, alone, into the wolf's den. Your tactical brilliance continues to astound. You haven't changed a bit, my friend. Arrogant and ignorant in equal measure.
Alone? I'm afraid not. Meet my new allies.
Move out! Hurrah! They're heading to... They're going to cut us off! Third Company, stop those riders at once!
Griffins, pin down the menace infantry.
Oh, Lieutenant Talo. I hope you're not suffering too much from the pain where your eyes should be.
Fuck, traitor!
Hold back, Ptolemy. It's not time yet.
Yes, Father.
Oh, what a pitiful boy. Can't even hold his gun steady without Daddy's help.
I know you've been trying to kill me, Krutov. Now's your chance. You've grown stronger.
Admiral Igor. Still catching your breath from the teleport ritual? Don't worry, I'll soon put you out of your misery. But first, answer me one question. Back when we were chained in the Bone Garden, you saved us. What deal did you make with Baba Yaga, the old hag of death, to free us from slavery? Or rather, what did you trade for those extraordinary powers that even Arcana was willing to bargain for? Powers that don't belong to a mixed blood like you.
Just shoot already.
Still clinging to your secrets? Seems you too have lost yourself to the witchcraft of death, my old comrade. Fine. Then take your secrets to the grave. Farewell. What?
Any morphine to ease the pain, Captain? Thank you, Father. Just as you predicted. In his anger, he dropped his guard. But I still think I should have aimed for his heart instead.
An eye for an eye. That was my promise. No mortal can transcend eternity, Krutov. I already told you this. The power Manus Vindicta offers is nothing but a poison chalice. Drinking it down will only lead to your doom.
No! I'm no weakling like you, Igor. I won't flinch from the pursuit of strength. I won't make the same mistake you did.
Wait, what's he holding?
Forgive my earlier ignorance, Your Holiness. From this moment on, I will eternally praise your name.
God damn it! I'll smash that mask to pieces.
No, stay back.
I hear your wise words. I should have listened to you long ago. I should have seen the truth of this world. Ah! Mother of resurrection.
This code, it's... I see. Krutov has passed the mask trial. That Manus ritualist must be hiding nearby. She's given him the power to contain the entire stolen winter on his own.
What? So that's why the Flying Witches couldn't fully stop the ritual. Who'd have thought Krutov was...
Inform Lieutenant Lilia at once. We found the final rite.
Damn it! This bastard won't hold back the winter any longer! Keep shooting! Damn it! Where'd he run off to? Hey, Flying Witch! How'd those menaces come up here all of a sudden? Did the cavalry all turn tail and run?
Shut your trap! The cavalry are chasing down whatever's left of Krutov's bandits. As for the Manas, I got no clue how they managed to disappear like that. Must have used some kind of teleport ritual. The Alphas are looking for it now.
There were a lot of them, so the ritual site must be nearby. Probably somewhere in the village.
If that's the case, the Alphas can't do much. Too many buildings. You better have your men do a grid search.
How about we carpet bomb them out?
What about the villagers, huh? What about your own men? У тебя что, мозг отмерз?
A unit will be dispatched to perform a ground search, but they won't be as fast as you, Lieutenant.
Based on the direction of the reinforcements, the teleport ritual site must be in the south of the village. Freezing my butt off here. Ugh. Where is the damn thing? A whole army went through it. No way it just disappeared without a trace. Блять! I swear, if I catch the ground duster who dares dazzle me right now, I'll give him a missile to the face. Missile to the face.
And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Sergei! What's he pointing at? The stable? Why? There's something in the stable? Wait! It's got to be Krutov! I see them, Sergei! Stay back! Didn't I tell you to stay away? Krutov and that ritualist could still be alive down there.
No, it can't be. How? The place is tiny, but I don't see them. Not even a trace.
They got away again. Probably used multiple short-range teleport rituals. Blять! Hopefully the Alphas find something elsewhere. So, how did you end up here?
We can save that for later, Lieutenant. All that matters now is that I'm alive. For a moment, I honestly thought that this would be it for me. How are things in the city? What's happened to Commander Ivan and the rest of the Corps? It looks like the bandits and the menace are gone. What's going on? Come on, tell me! Did we win?
They did what they could.
Some sins can never be redeemed. Yet, it is not too late to keep them from spreading, from taking root again. For one's own sake, and for the sake of home and family. Bare fists struck steel behemoths. Soft flesh warded off fell sorcery. Their brittle lives were laid down so that others might be spared. And the living lift their eyes as the first snow falls. Time finds its rightful course once more. Winter has come.
Luckily, we won. For this round, at least.
My mission on the Eastern Front is over, but the battle that took place here has left an indelible impression on me. It still strikes me like lightning. In the city of Beregrad, civilians, barely knowing how to handle a gun, gave their all to defend their homes from bandits and manus vindictae. The unyielding defense of the city streets brought crucial tactical space for the Xeno Cavalry Corps and their allies on the field, allowing them to strike the enemy's main force without restraint. Some lost their lives, but many more will live because of their sacrifice. I am certain those names will be remembered on this step forever. As an aside, I ran into Charon here. What are the odds of that? It's a shame I don't have time to share more stories with you in just one letter. I hope one day to tell you all about them in person. And don't worry about me, my dear Marianne. I'll soon return to the Foundation headquarters. I look forward to hearing from you.
That the only letter you want to send?
I would have written more if I knew you'd be delivering them personally. If you're returning to the Western Front, please bring this letter to Montpellier. Someone there will pick it up.
Ah, you mean that gargoyle girl, right? She's not hanging around Montpellier anymore.
Huh? Do you know where she went?
Can't say that I do, but I have run into her a few times since. First time was in Luxembourg. I was out looking for something when she decided to press the muzzle of her gun against the back of my head. I thought she was still holding a grudge over what happened at Hill 299. I wouldn't blame her. After all, Creus owes her a hell of a lot more than a little thanks. But turns out she just wanted to have a chat with the member of the 12.
What did you talk about?
Something about setting rules. Said she doesn't mind helping out when her objectives overlap with ours. On the condition that we share with her each and every piece of information we have. Must have been serious, right? Doesn't seem like the kind of person who appreciates a joke.
Maybe just your jokes.
Could be. Anyway, I don't know her exact whereabouts, but finding her again shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure she wouldn't want to miss your letter.
Thanks. So, why were you sent here?
Chris wanted me to do some mopping up. Lucky me, always stuck with the chores. Watching to see if the Xenocore here show any unusual political tendencies after the battle. Making sure they've cut contact with Ego. Oh, and Blackbird.
Meryl, head to the Don River region immediately. Cover your tracks and investigate the Golden Famine there. Reyes, November 10th? That was before Meryl's desertion. Then, she didn't run away after all?
Nah, the date's fake. Creus wrote up this secret order right in front of me after your report. The seal on the signature hadn't even dried when I set out.
I see. Are you sure you should have told me this?
We're on the same team. If we can't trust each other, we'll all end up in the ditch when shit hits the fan. Know what I mean?
You make a good point. Meryl's still resting. Should I call for her now?
I'm here.
Your days of fluttering under a babysitter's wings have come to an end, Blackbird. You may be off the Foundation's hook, but I'm afraid some form of internal punishment within the squad is inevitable.
Internal punishment?
Don't think you can get away again.
Hey, go easy on her.
I'll be keeping tabs on her from now on, Marcia. Even got a tracking serum. Creus's order.
Tracking serum?
Yeah, goof juice, invented by some eggheads. Still in development, actually. Our little runaway will make the perfect lab rat.
I won't run again. Trust me, I swear.
Keep that voice down. You trying to tell the entire world you're a deserter? Or are you looking for a taste the Dumbitter portion?
No.
Relax. I'll be traveling back with you.
It is good that you've returned to your friends, Meryl. May your journey ahead be a safe one. And thank you, Marcia. Tending to this broken body must have taken a great toll on you. I am sorry for any pain it caused.
Please, don't think of it that way, Charon. I can handle my arcane skills. I'm just relieved that you're back on your feet.
Gotta say, I was surprised to hear you'd made it out this way, Gravedigger. Baravian told me it was you who covered Meryl's tracks.
Ooh, wait, leave Charon out of this. I forced him to help me.
What's got you so worked up? All you did was follow Creus's orders and cover your tracks, right?
Yeah. No, wait. Did I?
Yeah, you did. And keep that in mind if anyone asks.
Okay.
Life must flee death. It is our most basic instinct. Death is impartial, unstoppable. No creature should be punished for running from its shadow.
Sure. Don't worry. I'll make sure our friend here stays safe and sound.
A small hope in this grey world. Now, there is more work to be done.
You're leaving again, Charon?
Why don't you join us at the... Never mind. I hope I see you again, Charon. Though, maybe not on another battlefield. I'd be happy to never see another corpse in my life. I'll miss you too, Andreas. Goodbye, friends. I've made so many happy memories with you. Well, aside from the drowning. I'll miss you from the bottom of my heart.
May our reunion come in a more peaceful time.
Is it really you? Ah!
What have you been through? Where are you?
Shh. We should let her get some rest. Burton.
Who are you?
We all walk our own paths, seeking our own answers. But our paths will surely cross again.
Timekeeper. This room had always been locked to me, but now it is blindingly white.
Mr. Igor.
I wouldn't sit in that chair. Not unless you know it to be necessary.
Erd sat here. I wanted to try it myself.
Find anything useful?
Some documents on the experiment. The person who told me about this room might be interested. But if you mean to ask about Erd specifically, I haven't learned anything more than I did on my first visit. You were there. What do you know about the experiments in this room? What did they want from her? What did you do to her?
The things that Pax House did to Earth. I'm sure you've pieced it together somehow. After the second storm, the Foundation led an effort to build an emergency response system. But after Manus Vindicta reared their head, and in the wake of the vanishing of 2 eras, we realized no system could stop the storm. We needed Earth.
And you tracked her down, only to find she'd become someone else. An investigative journalist, a humanitarian doctor, anything but the identity you were hoping for. You tried every method to force that version of her, a blind woman you had no need of, into becoming Erd again, the one from 1999.
We, or the Pax House, believe that no matter the nature of the storm, whether Manus Vindicta forged new psyches from the realm of souls, or twisted the entire material world to warp memories on a universal scale, the key to every question about the storm was tied up in Earth, the original Earth. The Loop Laboratory and the vessel ensoulment experiments conducted here were dedicated to finding that key.
Was that your goal? To find her and end all this? Igor, do you also want to return to the era before the storm?
Just as I suspected, they didn't have time to evacuate with these materials. Take it.
It's heavy.
The weight of 43 souls combined.
Huh?
The souls of those whose identities were displaced after the storm. I abducted them from all around the world, a way to regain my footing among their ranks. I placed my trust, my hope even, in the Foundation, believing that these experiments would one day bring back the people I loved.
But you chose to walk away.
43. Each soul left behind a husk. I buried every one of them. I've buried so many people since the storm. I've lost count. I stopped counting. Arcana's body was annihilated, but her presence and yours. Even with my modest lineage, I feel her presence everywhere, at all times. She bestowed on me a boon that let my army cross the stone. It worked as she promised. But after leaving Antarctica, the barrier that boon created could shelter only one person. I did still use it as a beacon to find a new sanctuary, but it cost us dearly in time and effort. Meanwhile, Krutov seized the opportunity to wreak havoc along the dawn. This is Arcana's mockery of me, the mixed-blood Arcanist who dared mimic Noah.
But you managed to build your own ark, didn't you? Huh?
You are the true savior destined to lead us from the flood. Take it. Back to our deal, Timekeeper. I brought you to this laboratory as promised, and told you secrets the Foundation would rather keep hidden. Along with this boon, I believe I have done enough to earn your favor.
What is it that you want?
Only that you consider me a partner in the future, so that we may help each other when the need arises.
I'm still the timekeeper of the St. Pavlov Foundation. You're betting your life and freedom on nothing more than my favor.
Not my first gamble. I have confidence. You and I share the same enemy in Arcana. There is another matter. Krutov has passed the mask trial. He is more dangerous than ever before. We defeated him at Tomarovka, but there was no sign of his body.
So you're suggesting...
Manus Vindicta lacks leaders with modern military training. I suspect Krutov will become key to their future conflicts with the Foundation.
Father.
As you said, Muldir, the Timekeeper is unlike most of her colleagues.
She's a truly extraordinary young woman. Based on my collaboration with her team in Antarctica, I'm sure she has prospects beyond the Foundation. I hope your meeting brought something of value.
It did, to my surprise. Recall all personnel on the field to the Sanctuary. We need to accelerate recruitment and redeployment.
Yes, Father.
Let the residents of any nearby villages join us if they wish. We need all the strength we can muster.
All of them?
Civilian or soldier, human or arcanist, take them all in. And keep an eye on Ptolemy until I return. And should I not return, command of the Griffin Legion will be transferred to you.
Father.
What's the rush, old man?
I've been expecting you, Lieutenant Lilia.
So you recognize that Ptolemy is a good-for-nothing bastard then? At least you're a better father than you're a soldier. But being a half-decent father won't save you from the crimes you've committed or the lives you've taken. I said it before, I'll say it again. I will personally escort you to the judgment seat.
Raise your glass to the Xeno Cavalry Corps.
За корпус, за летающих ведьм и за Береград.
To everyone!
This is nothing like the Samogon we brew in the village.
Too fiery for you?
Not fiery enough! Hit me!
Where are you going, Commander? You're the star of this party!
Come on, quit with the titles. Lile's just fine. I'm just going to get some more drinks from the city.
Oh! Flying under the influence. You sure?
Catch me if you can.
Where's Lieutenant Lilia off to?
The city. Said she'll bring back more drinks.
I'm afraid there won't be any judgment for me, Lieutenant Lilia.
Oh yeah? What's got you so confident?
This war between Manus Vindicta and the Foundation will grind on for a long time to come. They won't give the order to arrest me until it ends. They might call us traitors, but still, our names and faces are listed as martyrs in Zeno's Hall of Merit. They know that others doubt, and they fear for their morale. They know I still live, of course. Even so, the Foundation gains nothing from making an enemy of me, so long as I remain a potential ally. And as a result of my actions in São Paulo, the rift between the Foundation and the various factions of Zeno has been laid bare.
Rift? So if the Foundation put you on trial, it'd be like they're spitting in Zeno's face. But the Buck's house will intervene.
Even if their direct intervention would sever all trust between the Foundation and Zeno.
Sever all trust? How?
The last thing Zeno wants is to relieve the shame of São Paulo. Likewise, the Foundation has no desire to reveal how deep their network goes. If the Pax House intervenes, that delicate balance will crumble.
Wait, network? Do you mean the soldiers you dealt with in Sao Paulo?
10 humans and 4 canists refused to join our rebellion. 3 were spies we had long sniffed out. As for the rest...
Push! They were all our comrades. Every one of them. They fought together with you, shared their canteens and rations with you. You could have sent them off somewhere, could have arrested them, knocked them out, put them to sleep. You had a million ways to pull off your rebellion without killing them. You chose to murder them. Why?
The Apostles' Brotherhood was watching. To reach a future free from meaningless sacrifices, some cost must be paid.
So, you used them! Ended them so you could go on with the Manus!
Yes.
You'll pay for what you did!
I've committed many crimes. I will not run from them. I will be ready to surrender my life when the day comes. But it has not come. Until it does, I will continue to assist the Timekeeper. Her fight is only just beginning.
Сука, блядь! All the goddamn arrogance! You ready to die? No, your death won't fix anything. What about everyone who decided to follow you, huh? What about Lopera? You owe her an explanation. Блять! You were right about this old fart, Ivan. He's got a screw loose in the brain. Someone should send him to Mesmer Jr. to sort him out.
You are a madman, Igor. Except Manus Vindicte, who else dares challenge Zeno and the Foundation? And now even the Manus march against you. Your legion walks amid tigers.
Amid tigers? No. My legion soars high above, like the indomitable griffin. My children will rend their foes with claws, and guard their friends with wings, and they will bear their ark safely through the currents of time.
Don't flatter yourself. Nothing you do will ever be enough to atone for what you've done.
Agreed. Still, none can deny his deeds in Antarctica and Belgrade.
Antarctica. I heard from the Capitan that Ulrich bypassed the Manus troops thanks to Lieutenant Moldir. That your order?
No. This was Moldir's choice. I did not intervene, true, but I cannot take any credit for it.
Stubborn old fart. If you step even one toe out of line, you're dead. We'll be watching you. I will be watching you.
We were just like her once. Young, unable to ignore anything we saw as unjust. Compelled to personally right every wrong.
But we never put our lives on the line like her, did we? Wait. You did.
So did you. I never thought an old cat like you would change his spots. Not a change I favor, mind.
A river turns foul when it holds. We must all find our way to the ocean. I suspect you were the one that persuaded the lieutenant to leave her gun unloaded.
I owed you for what you did for the Corps. Got a cigarette?
I quit back in '99.
Do you have any idea how many of my silly pups wish to follow you after Tamarovka?
I found a place, somewhere big enough to welcome you and the Corps.
I'm not ready to have a bounty on my head.
But you spoke in this bounty target's defense. What did you say to Lieutenant Lilia?
I gave her a choice. End your life with a bullet, or let you live, bearing the pain of your guilt.
Did you ever consider that I might just be a cold-hearted tyrant? That I feel no guilt at all? We've all changed since the storm.
I read your letter, old friend. No truth serum could tell me more than it did. I tarnished with my own hands the honor we once held dear. Molly, please tell Lopera that... Really? Running your old bones deeper into the ground just to protect your privacy?
Privacy. I thought you'd never heard of the word.
I didn't mean to pry. The soldiers were getting their letters. Yours was the only one with no name. We ride out come morning. We all know that many of us will never return. You still have a chance to come to the siege before we leave.
You want me to take those young soldiers in?
This was never meant to be their war. They deserve to see the new spring.
Located in a Foundation facility, completely confidential, and no field mission application required. You're more thoughtful than I expected, Timekeeper.
Let's make the most of our time, Mr. Irenai, before our absence draws unnecessary attention.
Then let's cut to the chase. About the vessel ensoulment experiments conducted in the Amber Room laboratory. What have you learned?
I managed to recover documents detailing the experiment's main procedures. However, I didn't find anything significant about Erd.